Hey everyone, in this video we are going to learn about props in React with two simple and clear examples, one using a string and other using array. Props, short for properties, are a way to pass data from a parent component to a child component in React. They help us make our components reusable and dynamic. So let's begin with our first example, passing a string prop. So I have the server running, so in my VS Code now I will create a file named greeting.jsx. So always care for the camel casing in the files. So I will name it greeting and I will export it. So let's first take the prop value from the parent. So now we will use the return property from the parent. So now let's return. Now let's create an h2 tag and hello, and this tag will use the prop value prop.name. Now name will be the property that will be defined on the parent component. So let's save it, and in our app.jsx now we can create firstly we can import the greeting. So now we have imported the greeting tag and now let's use it, greeting, and as we set the property to name prop value, so now I will use gold, closing the tag. Now I will duplicate it and now I will use one more mark. Now let's see if our app is working and the prop value is sharing from parent to a child component as well. So now you can see the h2 tag with the prop values. So for the second example we will be using an array and passing an array prop. So we will create a fruit list component that receives an array of fruits. So let's get to it. So now in my app.jsx, I will create a new file in the source folder, fruitlist.jsx. Now let's create a function fruit list, and now we will be using the prop value and now we'll be exporting the fruit list. So now we will be returning a unordered list and we will be using as we are using an array, so prop and items will be the name of the array, and we are using the js map function to map the values accordingly. So this is an arrow function, items and index, and now we will be returning a list key or a list item, and for that list item key will be using index and the value will be item. Now we'll save it, and in the app.jsx now let's import the fruit list, and now we'll make a small comment, and in our app.jsx now we will be using fruit list element with items as array, or you should see if you named it items, right? So items with curly braces, and inside we will be using an array with apple, orange and banana. So close the tag. So now let's see if it's working or not. Oh, so we got an error, but the error is we were using the uppercasing, but it's not the uppercasing as you can see, right? So now you can see our unordered list as well. So be sure to check the casings of the elements you define. So to wrap things up, props let you pass any type of data, strings, array, number, even functions from parent to child components. This makes your component reusable and clean. Just remember, props are read-only. A component can receive them, but it can't modify them directly. That's the power of props. Thank you so much for watching.